shit to do, shit to do. I got motherfucking shit to do. Motherfucking shit to do. Hello. Welcome back to another Okami stream. Today, well, okay, no, last time we finished Arc 2. We avenged Himiko, Otohime, avenged her husband, we took down the Fox Lord, and now we are ready to move on to Arc 3, but I want to try to complete this game on stream, which is crazy. So, what I'm gonna do today, and maybe even next week, I don't know, but today, we're gonna be chill. And that's right, we have to go back to fucking, we have to go back to Catcall Tower, first and foremost. We also learned, we gained enough demon fangs to be able to walk on water, which is the shit. Also, that reminds me, we have a bunch of wanted lists. Masu, where do we find these? Are they in the other area? I assume so. Dokana? Well, we'll find out. Alright. So, yeah, today's just gonna be a chill time. Today's just gonna be a chill little stream. Because I'm a little tired. I had a very long week. Like, it wasn't a bad week, all in all, but it was a long week. And it was made longer by the fact that chronic illness is just a bitch. And IBS and my job don't get along super well, so that's been tough lately. But like, I'd say, you know, mostly a good week. It's just that the bads were like pretty bad physically. Anyway, before we go to Catcall, I'm going up here. I love the music here. Also, I love that the game is like, hey, we know that you didn't bloom this tree. Technically, Waka did it, but we're still gonna give you the praise for it. And I think that's nice. I think that means that Waka loves us. Delulu. I think I'm Delulu, actually. What else? This? ¿Qué es este? Oh. I never use these. I use those in something later. You may have noticed. Hey, you may have noticed. Hey. You may have noticed I'm not really using items very much. I'm saving them all for something very specific, and not even the final boss. There is a gauntlet later that we can do that is difficile. And it's the only part of the game I've ever died on. So, I save it for that. Anyway, I wish I could walk on water in this beautiful wide landscape. I wish I was in Japan right now walking on the water. One of my friends is currently, actually a couple of my friends are in Japan right now. One of them is someone I have not spoken to in quite a while, but somebody, like, we just don't have the time to talk to each other and don't have as much in common anymore, but we were friends in high school. He's a really good guy, really sweet, and I think he and his, I don't remember if they're engaged or not. He and his partner are in Japan right now, and I was like, because he updated his Instagram for the first time in forever, and I was like, ayo, hey bro, what the fuck? And then I saw, he was like, we just got to Japan, here's our first meal, and it was like the 7-Eleven Katsusando, and I was like, God, it should be me! And then my friend of the channel, Lexi, she is also in Japan right now, which, I hope she has so much fun. I hope they both have so much fun. I know I'm like bitter and jealous, but hear me out. I think, like, I don't know, I get so fascinated seeing people I know go to Japan, because they have such different experiences than I do. And not to be like, I'm special or anything like that. It's just like the things that they choose to focus on are so different because they're going to be there short term. And I was there for a year the first time. And so their goals are different. Like they're not necessarily there to learn the language, yada yada. And so it just like turns into a different thing for them. And I'm like, I hope they have a good time. But like, not to brag, but I had like such a cool experience in Japan that I'm like, do you even stand a chance in hell at understanding my feelings about this country? Which sounds so pretentious, and it kind of is, but like, there is truly something that makes you different after you study abroad. Especially in a country where you do not speak English is not the main language, right? Because like technically I have studied abroad again to Canada from the US, but Canada, they speak English and everything's in English, and so it's like not that huge of a challenge mentally in the ways that it was for Japan. And like oh my god, kitty, no, I love you. Here, I'm gonna bring you back. I think you should be over here where it's safer. There you go. I forgot that they can walk on that. But like, I don't know. It's just, it's very hard for my friends to understand my experiences in Japan for the most part. There are very few of my friends who I'm like, oh, you get it. You get it. And they are either people who they also studied abroad, or they are of Japanese descent and like have, you know, visited for family or whatever. Those tend to be the only people who really get it. And I think my friends who don't know that much about me, or my friends who met me after those experiences, do not understand how formative those experiences were for me, and why I'm so vocal about like, hey, everybody should study abroad, and like, everyone should get out of their own country and get out of their bubble and like be forced to learn another language that's very different from their own, and like be forced to pay attention to the world around them a little bit more. Sorry, I'm just looking to see. I missed a bead here. I don't know how. And they're like, I don't know. Because I do feel, speaking very honestly about myself here, I do feel that when I was younger, I approached Japan a lot differently than like my friends who were into anime, because that's not how I got into Japanese. Okay, that one I got. But I would still say that I approached it with this almost fetishy thought process, because it was like, ooh, it's different than where I am now. And that tended to be the case generally because I just wanted to be away. And I was like, oh, a place so different from where I am now. And that it wasn't necessarily specifically Japan that was the target of the fetishization at first. It was simply place that is not here. I want to be away from here. Oh, that's right. You have to do it again to get this fucking stray bead. That's so evil. Anyway, I think it's upstairs. And I read a lot of books about the culture, and like, I remember one thing I remember so distinctly, because it's still on my Facebook. It's like deep down. If I go to the tagged pictures of me, there were those memes back in the day where it was like, tag your friend as the character, right? Oh, I can't jump from here. Boo. Evil. Tag your friend as the character. and I was tagged as the Asian one in the Glee cast. And I remember being like, that's kind of weird. But like, in our group of friends, it was all white people and one black person. And I was the only one who like had any interest in that kind of thing or spoke the languages or anything. And so I like came to fulfill that role, and I think I did that definitely affected me in a way, like both positively and negatively. Positively more now, because I can look back at that and be like, oh, that's why like a lot of the exchange students and stuff like that like related to me, because I was being forced into that role as a white person, which is wrong. But also, like, how do I say? It's clearly so wrong to, like, I'm not Asian. I'm, like, not even close. And so I am approaching all of this as a foreigner who just, like, has a lot of passion and love for Japan. And I am not unique in that. By the way, I am not at all unique. I know so many people who are even more dedicated than me, honestly, to like studying about Japan, and they live in Japan. They like have immersed themselves completely and like kind of given up the westernized sides of their life in exchange for staying in Japan, which like, good on you. Granted, I will say these are white men that I know who've done this, all three of them, and I'm like, okay, clear advantage there. It would not be the same experience for a queer person. Like, they're all straight white men. It would not be the same experience for a queer person or a black person or another Asian person. Like, it's not the same. So you are the Japan's model minority in a way. But like, I do have to give credit where credit is due as far as their dedication to like one of my friends, he studied art in Japan and like has become an artist as his job, which is so cool. So, you know, I think that's neat. I think I'm just kind of rambling. Sorry. But I think that's super cool. I think that's really admirable. And I do think that those people are very different from the people who go to Japan and they just go for vacation or tourism, which is fine. Like, there is no good way to be a tourist. Tourism in itself is destructive to a natural environment, right? But we also have to address that many economies, many countries' economies rely on tourism very heavily to survive. Like Thailand, for instance. I'm like, it's very not black and white. Like Hawaii is a great example. I'm like, you shouldn't be in Hawaii if you can help it. But if you have to go, or like it's like your dream to go, there are ways to go about it in a more respectful way than just like hip-hopping on the plane and being disruptive and like wrecking the beaches and like, you know, learn Hawaiian. It's on Duolingo. Not that I endorse the use of Duolingo ever, but like, it's on Duolingo. Anyway, sorry, I gotta pee on these guys real fast. Come here. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I'm jealous of my friends that are in Japan right now, but also, I don't know if I could travel with most of them to Japan because I don't think they get, like, I don't think they get it. I don't think they get what I want out of the experience. They would not get what they wanted out of the experience, and I would not get what I wanted out of the experience. Because for me, it's different. Because for me, I'm going home. Oh, okay. Does this Aha, you needed the cut. Anyway, we need more demon fangs because I want that extra power. I think that this is a place I cannot go to yet. I think this is one of the gauntlets, if memory serves. Uh-oh, is that close enough? Ooh, this might be okay. We're gonna find out. Hi, Maddie! I hope you're having a better weekend than you had week. Okay. No, this is normal. This is a good place. This is a good thing. How was your week? I was just talking about Japan because several of my friends or a couple of my friends are going to Japan right now. I was just talking about it. Yeah, like I said, I don't think they would get the same enjoyment out of the things I want to do, which is fine because they didn't live there. So like I said, I'm going home when I go to Japan. That is one of my homes. This week was rough, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, dude, I'm so sorry. That is kind of my low-key plan for tomorrow. Normally I hang out with my friend on Sunday mornings, but I don't know that I'll have the energy because I didn't do some of the things I needed to do today because I was so sore and tired. But it happens. I know she won't be upset. She's also a chronic pain haver. Anyway.
Hey, there's money in here. Maybe it's one of those divine springs. The god of the spring is said to help those who toss in some money. Never expected to find a divine spring here, though.
We're gonna make 3 of the largest offerings possible.
Whoa! Check it out! The spring got all sparkly. This spring must love money. I bet something good will happen if you make a bigger offering.
Also, my outside neighbor, is hammering and doing something loud. I don't know what it is. No, sometimes you have to let the eepiness claim you. Hey. Hey! Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Bakugami, feel a kindness flowing from within you. I had grown weak while you were away, but now my strength returns. You may now create 2 cherry bombs at once. Use this power well.
Bakugami's cherry bomb technique just got more powerful? Just think about what you could do with 2 cherry bombs at once. Let's try it, Amy. Create a cherry bomb and then another right next to it.
Okay, let's do it. 1. And then... Dose. Boing. Anyway. Yeah, he's on a bomb, actually. But, yeah, this week has been a little rough for me too, like physically. Just, IBS acting a fool, as it does, but it really doesn't get along well with, like, walking a lot, and that's, you know, what I was doing a lot of today, and then I was so frustrated because, like, okay, I came from this way, I need to go that way. I was so frustrated because like, so Thursday night, the reason I didn't have stream is because I went to a concert with my friend. Oops. I went to a concert with my friend, which was awesome. I'll talk about it in a second. But, like, I was trying to get our outfits done. And it was like, okay, I got them done. They're beautiful. They're perfect. Great. We're going to add on, like, iron-on characters. Because I made happi, which are the, like, festival jacket type things that they wear in Japan. And so they were pretty easy to make. And I was like, okay, we're going to iron on the decorations. But the iron-oning just went so terrible. and I was like, I even had to re-sew in a collar for one of them because it was just like a disaster. Because I didn't realize that the black outline from the ink would smear when I ironed it, and so it was like even just a minimal amount like showed up on the collar, and so I was like, fuck. And then when I spent an hour cutting out the characters for mine, and then I got done, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. And so then I, sorry, I was just thinking about something. I just realized there's something on Oni Island that you can't cut, except for New Game Plus. Interesting. Anyway, and so it was like, it got fucked up too, and I was so frustrated by the end of it that I was like, we're not doing it. I'm leaving it. It's staying the way it is. And it was fine. But the concert was really fun. It was nice though, because I got there. We got there and we had about 30 minutes of waiting outside, which would have been fine except it was raining. But I had an umbrella and it was like not too bad. We were dressed like, we had like a flannel and sweaters on underneath, you know. And then the rain picks up and it's just torrential downpour. And I was like, is this Florida? What the fuck is this bullshit ass? Like, you know how it always rains at the same fucking time in Florida? It's kind of the same vibe. And so finally we get inside. Everyone's drenched, you know. I was very pleasantly surprised at how many people masked for the concert. And I was also very pleasantly surprised at how short it was. They sang basically non-stop for 90 minutes, which is crazy. And I was like, thank God it was a short show because I am old. Okay, yeah. This is the same dialogue every time. Yeah, the show was pretty banger. I went to see Atarashii Gakko, which is a Japanese, well, Atarashii Gakko no Leaders is the full name, and they were incredible. I can't believe their stamina. They dance and sing the whole fucking time except for like maybe 10 minutes total.
Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good, and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Tachigami, can feel the kindness flowing from you. Our reunion has restored my power to its former sharpness. Your power slash shall become even more powerful. Use this skill well.
But it was just like, concerts are so meant for young people, like teenagers and 20-year-olds.
The bite of Tachigami's power slash got more powerful? Does that mean you could cut hard things you couldn't cut before? Boy, I can't wait till you try it out.
And I was like, because you just go into this fucking concrete block of a room, and I'm like, it's so crowded, it's so loud, it's so bright, like the lights for the show, it's so overstimulating. Oh, you know what? Fine, I'll fight you. I can pee on the enemies, so I can always get a little bit of a haha. Anyway, I was like, oh, did you lose? Oh yeah, you're transforming. We haven't seen this yet. Yeah, it's because if he loses the fire in his pipe, he transforms, and it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. But now he's using the pipe. Yeah, okay, there. I was like, I can't put the flame back in if you don't use it as a pipe, my guy. Maybe. Oh, you know what? That doesn't work. How about time? If I make you slow? Okay, that did nothing. Okay, that did nothing. Alright. And so I was like, man, I'm so sad that I feel like overstimulated and like too old for this. And so they finished at 9:30ish, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm so excited because I have to go to work at 9. And that means I'm going to get like 9 hours of sleep. Because I got home around 10. So I ended up getting like home. I got into bed at 10:30. And I was like exhausted physically. Because I had worked the 2 days before that. And so I was already kind of like sore and tired. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning from a dream where I was being chased by a little leprechaun that was going to fucking kill me. And I know that sounds so dumb, but it was scary as fuck. I was having a bad time in that dream. And I woke up and my heart was pounding. It's harder to stay up now. Yeah, especially since starting Prozac. That's been true for me. But, like, my heart was fucking pounding. And my stomach was cramping so badly. And I was like, I hate it here. I've had an episode, IBS episode, 5 of the 7 days this week. And I texted my boss at 3:30 in the morning, like, hey, full transparency, I'm having some really bad IBS pain. I'm sure I'll be fine to come in, but can I come in maybe like a couple of hours later just so I can get more rest? Because I'm already having like a later night than usual. And she was like, yeah, what time works? And I was like, 11. She was like, okay. I was like, thank you. So I go in and I'm like, I'm going to have to talk to my boss about this because if how do I say? If me working this job is making me sicker, okay, I did do this half. If this job is making me sicker, I don't know that I can stay. Either that or I will have to take on a different role. Like maybe get my safe serve or my serve safe, whatever it's called, and do kitchen or something like that. Like, or I'll have to find another job. And I don't want to have to do that. Especially because I'm finally getting used to things. And so I was just like very like, let's try an experiment. I know you just put out the new schedule. That's fine. I'll work those shifts. That's cool. The next week, can you schedule me only one day? And I just want to see if I have an IBS episode at all. I was like, if I don't, then I know that it's work causing it. And then if I do, I know I have to figure out something else. And then I don't have to worry about work. And then she was like, she made a joke about like a very nice way for me to say I might have to quit my job. And I was like, I would really like to work not to. And she was like, oh, okay, that's good. And I was like, yeah, I don't... Everyone needs money, and I also need hours, like, you know. But can I even work the hours if I can't, like, handle them health-wise? So, anyway. Yeah, having Prozac, ever since starting fluoxetine, I am the sleepiest bitch alive. It's fine. I'm fine. But it is a little annoying, I won't lie. Anyway, I think we've cleared out this area of things to do, eh? I think I can just pop a quick little save over here and move on to the city. All my milk is gone. Almond milk. Not real milk. But yeah, having health issues and trying to work is the worst. And I'm honestly, like, there is a possibility, faint, but there is a possibility that I could, in the future, get disability. If I got to stay here, I could get disability, for, IBS. That would be really nice. But I think getting PR would help my chances. Anyway, save surf test made me realize the horrors of botulism. Remind me what botulism means again? Actually, you know what? Let's make it nighttime and let's kill all those guys on his list first. And then I'll go into the city. Thank you. Yeah. They're so silly. They give me a lot of hope for, like, the future of Japan. Like, my students also did, too. But I was like, the younger generations, I think they're gonna be okay. I gotta be so real. I think they're gonna be okay. Bye. Okay, girl, bye. I finished my Klapalo fic. I cried really hard writing the last chapter. Not the whole thing, but like, while I was writing the last chapter, I just cried at one point, and I was like, am I crazy? But then one of the people beta reading was like, I cried during the last chapter for reasons I can't explain. I'm like, great, okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, speaking of am I crazy, where are the monsters that I need? Is it on North Hiroshima coast? Am I crazy? Botulism is caused by a toxin that attacks the body's nerves. But what does it do? Like paralyze you? Or like, how does that happen? I need more information, please. More details, please. Okay, finally. Oh, wrong noise, whatever. Okay, first of all, I gotta pee on both of you guys.
Yeah, okay, because I'm exercising.
No, I missed. I gotta pee. I'm peeing on you. Hold on. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, for real, for real? Okay, you know what? Silence. Okay, there's that. I do this. Excuse you, game. I do this. Oh my god, this game. There we go. Did I insta-kill you? Why can't I attack you right now? Hey, AO? Oh, I think the game is glitched. Okay. Anyway. Oh, there we go. I was hitting the wrong button. Just kidding. Okay, I'm glad the game isn't glitched. That was actually very scary. Anyway. I was hitting the attack button instead of the PP button. Wind. Kaze yo hayaku. Kaze yo. And then I split you. Haha. Botulism is especially dangerous in the food and hospitality industry because inflated cans can grow it. Huh? Inflated cans. Oh, so all those times you see people warn you about not using dented or bloated cans, that's part of the reason why. What's the toxin, though? Hi, Nem. Oh, I didn't look at the name this guy was. What was he? Storm of Degradation? Was that it? I don't remember. Bro, I don't remember which name it was. Oh, Slime. Okay, thank you, Isun. I forgot the name. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, recreating nighttime, extending the nighttime. The botulism toxin. Okay. That's so uninformative. Who created this? Okay, but like, okay. I get it now. But like, how does the toxin form just from bloated cans? Isn't it produced from bacteria growth? That makes more sense. Okay. There's the storm of degradation. Hey, wind. PP. I go PP on you. Oh, come here. No. I also got to see Megan 3 times this week, not including their stream today, which is so weird because I only see them usually once a week. And I was like, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on? Huge vibe of like, hey, what the fuck is going on right now? Oh, yay, okay. Perish. But yeah, okay, yeah, I finished the Klapalo fic. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I don't think it's the best thing I've ever written, but, I am pretty satisfied with how it came out. I'm excited to reread it. when I'm not working on it, so I'm a little less, like, critical and more reflective, if that makes sense. I'll race you in a minute, man. I gotta find all these fucking monsters first. Okay, bacteria. Is that how the guys on the Franklin expedition died? Oh my god, guys. Huge news. I am on the bus on, I think, Tuesday. I'm on the bus on the way to work. I get a text from my beloved friend, Megan. James Fitzjames remains identified positively. They ate his face. Face card's so strong, they ate it. Botulism is why heating up food is very important. Interesting. Yeah, James Fitzjames, a superior officer, and on the Franklin expedition, and also Guy from the Terror, who's got jowls of the century. Two different guys, technically, but who's counting? James Fitzjames. They identified his DNA through a distant relative, or descendant, rather. And it was the piece of his jaw, the mandible, and they identified cut marks from a knife, which means that they ate him, and he was found 80 kilometers from the boat's wreckage, which could mean that he died early on, but it's more likely that he went back for some reason, and then was like, and then got sick and died, and then they ate him there. Because it would be very strange for them to resort to cannibalism very early on, because they still ought to have, like, their food. You know what I mean? So yeah, James Fitzjames found, it also confirmed his, like, birthright, like his heritage, which was contested when he was alive, which is sad for him that he did not get to live to get that kind of satisfaction. But alas, the girlies on Twitter have been so funny about it. And one of the coolest things is, like, there's a person who's rather large in the Terror fandom who ended up getting really into the Terror, getting really into the Franklin expedition, and then wrote their graduate thesis on James Fitzjames, and then helped find and identify his remains, which is crazy. Oh, hi, Partial Bullet. You just finished Yakuza Like a Dragon. What did you think?
Okay, another one down. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
I forget who this one was. Was it Petulant Lightning? I hope so. Okay, I don't remember. Was it this one? I wasn't looking. Okay, I think it was this one. Okay. Two minor gripes with the ending, specifically how the final showdown goes, but that's the only... Yeah, isn't it such a good story? Isn't the found family so good in it? They make me crazy. I love Ichiban. No spoilers, but I really like that guy. Okay, you're Dishonorable Tempest. Okay, I'll try to remember your name. Oh, you're the only one? No way. Yeah, so, that was an exciting thing. And then I saw... my friend's sister on the way back from work and was like, so, James Fitzjames. It was funny. Oh, that is not a power slash. I giggled today. Problems with the combat. Yeah, I know some people don't like the combat. I do think that you have to give it a little bit of leniency because it was new. It's like whenever they try new combat, there is always a lot of like learning that has to go into it. I can't remember if I saved earlier. So I'm like, I wonder if the later games who use similar combat are better with that. But that story, it kind of makes up for it, in my opinion. Also, I need to see, as far as stray beads go, did we get all of them from the ship? Okay, is this from this? This is from here. Okay, I know one of these. Oh, wait, we're missing 2 from North Ryoshima Coast? For real, for real? Where? Huh? What the fuck? How? They're just like around? Okay, well, I'll have to go back to fucking Orca. Let me move on. We're moving on. Oh my god. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you right now. Leave. I'm leave. Alright, bye. Bye. Yeah, I applaud them for trying to do something new. I can't get too mad. And there's things that are super funny about the combat too. Like the summons are really funny. And I think they were trying to lean into what's more popular right now. Like if you look at how the Final Fantasy VII remakes do their combat and stuff, like I think they're trying to kind of lean into that vibe. Which, you know, they're trying to reach a new audience. I respect it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. I know who it was, because it's the last one left. Yippee. Alright, this is the gauntlet. We're not dealing with that yet. Not dealing with the gauntlet yet. Also, let's just make it sunny. Why not? What else has happened this week? Okay, yeah, and then work yesterday actually was mostly pretty chill. It was like, I was with the younger kids, some of whom I knew, and then some of whom I did not. But I was like, with my coworkers, I was like, listen, I can't run today. I might shit myself. So like, that does limit some of the things that like the kids will ask you to play tag, and I'm like, I can't do it today. I'm like, those are my boundaries for today. And so that was, that meant I got to watch other people playing tag. Oh, there's nothing there. That meant I got to watch other people play tag, and that was really funny. And then like, mostly cool people were working, and I'm trying so hard to like, not befriend, oh, you've got to be kidding. Not befriend the meaner girls at work, but like get it so that we're on friendlier terms. And so I did succeed in having a couple of friendly interactions with one of them who I have had, like, she struggles with tone generally anyway and has had a rough summer, but also I'm like, you could stand to be a nicer person. So I was happy that happened. That made the end of the day a lot better. And because I was like, I can't physically do as much like running around as before, that makes me able to clean more and help with those types of tasks. And she was really grateful for that help because she needed it. And I was like, great. So that worked out well. And then like there were a couple of conflicts like between kids, and they ended up also kind of working out smoothly. And I was like, you know, not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. But it was a long day. It was a long day. I barely ate anything the last 48 hours. Well, not today. Like for 48 hours, I barely ate anything. I just had like before the concert, we had sushi, which is one of the few foods I can eat without really any consequence, I think. But like, I just have not been able to eat normally for the past week. Luckily, my main boss is so understanding about, how do I say? She's so understanding about IBS because her partner has IBS, and was like, yeah, and I know a person, or like I met a person who can only eat 13 foods because of their like stomach issues. And she was like, my people here with IBS and Crohn's all find each other always. Because I was telling like, oh yeah, there's another like head coordinator that has Crohn's, and I was like, hey, which was funny. Okay, I gotta figure out where the fuck these beads are, guys. I thought I got them all, but maybe I'm blind. Aw, the kids are playing. They love the old man. That's cute. Alright, I'm gonna take Orca, actually. Because it's faster. And now I'm just doing detail work. Because I don't know, I feel like I did the other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think, doesn't that happen in like the sequel thing though? I don't know. I'm unsure. I can't believe I missed this. If this has a stray bead in it, I'll be so mad at myself. Does it? No, just treasure. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, you know what? Maybe it needs to be nighttime. Maybe I'm missing things that are buried. Let's go to the left and work our way around. Faster. Faster, Orca. Yeah, and then today was really fun because Megan and Danny got to a really cool part of Dual Destinies. It was really funny in their Discord. Last week we were like, it will be so funny if they stop the stream right before it gets to like the really good part. And they didn't. I was so proud of them for actually like maintaining focus as well as they did, because they started out kind of silly, but I think because Megan was so tired, that actually helped. And there was no sugar rush in the middle of the stream like there was last week, which was so fucking funny. The game is also a grind. The part-time hero missions, yeah. I do remember my former roommate being like obsessive about that particular set of missions, and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're like enjoying the game anymore. It's like, I typically don't in a video game don't do things I don't want to do. I want to find all these stray beads. I've done it like 3 or 4 times already in my life. I should be able to find them. Okay. Alright, let me off. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, tomorrow I think, other than stream in the evening, I think I'm just gonna use the day to chill. I can't be a completionist for that very reason, yeah. It's like, there's certain games that I have completed and enjoy completing. And like, even visual novels though, I'm like, if I don't want to, I won't. Like, I don't know, just sometimes I don't. I don't know. And like, who gives a fuck about the completionist thing anyway? Because the completionist ended up being a man who committed fraud and lied a lot. So, who care? Didn't give you anything? Meh. I mean, again, like, if you are wanting to complete, yeah, like, if you want to complete the game, that's one thing. But if you don't want to complete the game and you're just doing them for the sake of doing them, I don't recommend that ever in a game, generally. There are very few times where I'm like, you should do this thing that isn't necessary. And usually it's in a visual novel, is where I'll say that. Because that generally requires less effort. Like, I do think you should watch all the bad endings of The House of Fata Morgana, because there's a couple of them that I'm like, that's really telling about so-and-so's character, or like, the writing here is crazy and it ties into like this extra thing, or whatever. I don't know. It just feels that there is merits to them. Okay, nothing back here. Okay. Got a bad ending with a knife. Yeah, I know that one. I know her well. I remember that one. Because when the first time we played it, we were like, surely we have to do this, right? We have to like go with her. No. No, you don't. She's perfectly capable of taking care of herself. Is it one of the endings? Yes. He steps out. He kills himself by stepping out into traffic in the modern day. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. Plan to get platinum eventually. Finish Lost Judgment first. Yeah, I haven't played Lost Judgment yet. I'm scared. I don't want to, because I loved Judgment. What if it's less good? What a legend. Yeah, yeah, I think almost all of the bad endings in Fata Morgana are really interesting. Almost all of them. Nothing here? No hay nada. Okay.
何もないよ.
I will say I'm sad I didn't get to stream on Thursday, but we did have a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys have watched Holy Musical Batman, but I had never seen it. I was like, I knew quite a bit about it just because I had friends who were into Star Kid when that came out. And also, like, Megan has talked about it. It's like one of her favorites. And I was like, yeah, we should watch it. Like, it's silly and fun, and it'll be fun to watch now. So we watched it. It was really funny. There's a boxing minigame. I hope it doesn't have motion controls. I hurt my shoulder very badly in Wii boxing once. Michelle really going through it. When is he not? He's so real for that, though. The world isn't ready for his autistic swagger. Yeah, I used to play Wii boxing. When I first moved out of my parents' house, when I got my first job, I played Wii boxing all the time as a way to stay fit. And it backfired because I, like, fucked up my shoulder/arm really badly with it. I just decided that Nintendo and their attempts to make exercise things aren't meant for me. I'm not the audience, I think. Is it here that I can't get to yet? Fuck. Okay, that's definitely one of them. Son of a bitch. I bet the other one is also in a similar situation. God damn it. Never related more. Maddie, what's your MBTI? Do you know your Myers-Briggs? I'm really curious. Wii Fit is also very intense, not good for joints. Yeah, Wii Fit's very intense. The Switch Fit one, I forget what it's called. Ergonomic failure. Holding that Ring Fit. There we go. I got there. Ring Fit hurt. Okay. That tracks because he's INTJ and so is Morgana. And so they have that NI, which you also have. And I'm INTJ as well. And I find Morgana and Michelle the, like, two most relatable characters in the series, for me personally. That's so funny. No, Ring Fit, yeah. Ring Fit ergonomically fucked my hands so bad. If anyone loves Ring Fit and wants a fucking copy of it, I have a copy that I don't use anymore. It was hard to get a copy of it there for a while because during the pandemic, like height, during quarantine, it was, everyone wanted it. And so it was like really hard to get a hold of. Wow, those kids are out past curfew. Are they all sitting together watching the stars? Hold on. Let me go. Dude, Morgana was me at that age. TBH. Oh, he's watching the stars. Okay, I want to talk to him really fast. But after I get this. I bet this is it. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll shut the fuck up then. Hey. Oh my god, guys, this is so cute. Howdy, Pooch. You're looking mighty happy as usual. Thanks to you, I can have a life with my wife again. Nothing makes me happier than spending time with her. I reckon I really owe you one. What the fuck, guys? My husband's back. I feel like a young lover again. It's taken years off him, I tell you. I wouldn't exactly say that. I have tears in my eyes. Hey, guys, that's really sweet. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, no, not from Persona. I fucking hate Morgana from Persona. If you would like to reset the meaning of the name Morgana for yourself, please play the House and Fata Morgana. Oh my god. Wow, that really got me. I love old people in love, dude. That shit's so sweet. People who, like, I'm not gonna rob them, are you kidding? I just went to their house to see if they had a stray bead thing, but I didn't think that they did, and they don't. They, like, I'd love that shit. I love, like, an old couple who's still super in love with each other later. I used to not care about that, like, at all, to be honest, but in my 20s, I started realizing that shit is so sweet. And now in my 30s, I'm like, I love that. I love people loving each other. Oh my god, Bullet. Yeah, House and Fata Morgana is my favoriteest game of all time. You should play it. I streamed it, but also you should play it for yourself. Because my first few episodes on streams, there were some technical difficulties. For a little while, I was direct streaming from my PS4, which was a nightmare. And then OBS was going through it for a little while. And it was not just me. It was like OBS genuinely was going through it because I was also hearing complaints from my streaming friends about the similar issues. And it wasn't even just like being in New York. It was my friends here. It is a true emotional roller coaster. Maddie, you aren't even done. You aren't even done. Why are you talking like you know anything? You ain't even done. Dare I say it? You know nothing. I've been rewatching my old Requiem for Innocence streams because I just wanted background noise while I was working on the Hoppy. And I forgot how much I talked about Redacted and their tits being out. And my friend had been like, you talk about this character and their tits being out so much during these streams. And I was like, did I really? I don't think so. I don't feel like that's true. And then I re-watching that, I really did. Like, every stream. Oh, Maddie? Are you kidding? You're in the final door, but what have you gotten to? Are you asking me the order in which to play the Yakuza games? Bro, I don't know. You have to look that shit up. They have released so many in like the past 5 years that I'm like, how did you do that? Okay, also, real talk, I don't know where this other stray beat is. I'm leaving. Also, real talk, I'm lost. Also, real talk, I can't find it. One of them is definitely that big crystal. And the other one, we just don't know. So we'll figure it out when I come back to get that big crystal, because I have to come back anyway. Second man's side of the story. Yeah. Ooh, but you are gonna get to see Yakupo's slutty little waist soon. When I was playing the game with a friend, I was like, we were talking about it, and then I was like, oh my god, I forgot that his waist looks like that. He looks fucking corseted. Yeah, you did talk about. Yeah, I didn't realize. But they do have their tits just out. There's no reason. And like... you know? What am I to do? How am I not to comment? Okay. We have so many things to do in this godforsaken city. Perfect. I was like, we gotta make it daytime first for our first thing. We got to... Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. We gotta go talk to a couple of people. First person I'm gonna talk to is the old man. I think I've gotten all of the non-poisoned trees. So I think we can do this now. Hello. At last, the time has come. You keep talking about the string requiem and reincarnation because they are. And what am I meant to do? Listen. Though few in number, the trees that have bloomed are lending me their power. Now I can drive away the evil spirits with my dance. I shall make those cursed cherry blossoms bloom. Sorry to keep you waiting, Pooch. The tree is growing out of his head, I guess. At last you shall witness my Gura Shuffle. Come along if you wish to see me dance. Are you ready? I give you the Gura Shuffle. Okay. This is like a harder version of Mr. Orange's thing. So when he unpoisons a tree, I have to bloom it for him. And he moves around the map in random order. Or not random order, but like... not in the order that you would fucking expect. So keeping up with him sometimes can be really difficult. Because, like, why didn't he take care of that tree that we just ran past type beat? It also helps to try to get something behind the tree so you don't accidentally make the sun instead. Okay. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? This is like following the kids around at work. Where are we going, guys? You tell me. Are you jumping? Okay, no, you're gonna do this one. Yeah. Okay. Also, keeping the camera zoomed out helps a lot with him. Are you gonna do this one now? Or are you gonna run around? Crazy old man. Sore, 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 sore! Okay, where are you going? Right, you make this crazy jump over here, right? Oh my god, I made it. I glitched through, but I made it. We love it. Okay, where are you going? Okay, I found you. I wish you would do things in an order that made more sense, my dear. He's being ratatouilled by a tree. Dude, that's... I've never considered that, but you kind of right. Oh yeah, everybody's got their tits out in Fata Mortu main story, I feel. It's just Requiem that this character has their tits out that I'm like, boing? That's strange. Sore, 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 sore. Okay. This is usually the one that gives me the most trouble. Yay! We did it. Michelle Boob Guy confirmed. Phew. It worked! It worked! I got a bit out of control there. Frankly, I wasn't sure I could drive those evil spirits away. But when I thought about how happy the people of this city would be, I knew I had to make those trees bloom one way or another. I care not whether it was my dance or the power of the gods that made them bloom. As long as the recovery of our cherry blossoms delight the people, I have no complaints. Aww. Okay. First, before we talk to anyone else... Boink. Yay! Max ink! I think money will probably be next. Alright, so that's done. Then we have our little artiste over here. She's been drawing the Gaviners logo. Hi.
I'm not some ordinary kid, you know. I'm a fashion whiz. I always know what design will be the next big hit. I wonder what it'll be this time.
So, that design is what we need to draw next for the kimono maker. And then when it becomes nighttime again, we will do another task. Yeah, Amaterasu looking around like, huh? Not really listening. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Design, psychography, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go. Alright. I don't know if this will be good enough. It may not be. Ooh. Yes, first try. Oh, sorry. Michelle, world cold and hard. Booba soft and warm. Yeah, he is like that, huh? I love him. He's so silly. Silly little guy. Okay, I did it.
Look, doggy, isn't it pretty? This is my latest design, the star pattern. If you look up at the stars at night, you forget all your woes.
That's my voice for him. I could probably go through everybody's voices. I'll just have to say redacted for all the spoiler characters. But, dude, Jaren, I love her so much. When I was playing Requiem with my friend recently, I was like, dude, I love this character. And she was like, yeah, haha, I love her. And then we got to the end of part 1, and she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, before we go light some lanterns. Remember, this guy wanted to see the trees. Sir, it's time.
Hey, Gramps! Gramps! Wake up!
Hey, did you tell him about the fucking trees?
Look outside! The cherry blossoms! It's a perfect day to enjoy them. Stay away from the light. If you don't wake up this instant, I'm gonna give you a good whack. Ow!
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Or that. Okay. Struggling.
Huh? How could you do that to a sick old man? Oh, wait. That smell. I cannot resist. The cherry blossoms of Seon City must be in full bloom. Time to eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, happy day.
You are a zombie, sir. You are blue.
He's gone. What the heck was that all about?
Dude, is your dad okay? Oh, yes, I almost forgot. My father has another illness which cannot be cured. What, really? Gets too excited. Oh. He gets like a fever. He's crazy. I mean, everyone's origin is kind of fucked in that game. Oh, he's normal! Hurrah! Yippee! Time to eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, happy day! Hey, Pooch, care to dance?
Gramps, shouldn't you take it easy? You're practically dead.
Oh, he has a little flower on top of him. Oh, I love him. Okay, he's fine now. That's good. Oh, wherever you go near him, it plays the theme. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, okay, I have to light these lanterns. I kind of forget how to do this without burning everything down, so wish me fucking luck. I think I got it. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So then this gets lit up here. Yes. And I need this lantern over here. Do. And then we go do. Don't mind me, I'm lighting all the lanterns. Ooh, I lit the lantern in the back. That's not what I was trying to do, but that's fine. I need more of them lit though, TBH. It will help me later. Oh yeah, and I can give you back the list because I finished it. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Let me light this lantern because I need it. Boing. Cool. And then yeah, so what are the voices? I gave, so the maid, what she talked like this, Master, like very, very robotically, because that's kind of just who she is. Love her to death, but you know. Master, Master. And then Mel is like, he's kind of soft. And obviously he's British, unfortunately. And I'm trying to remember, like, I'm trying to think if I can remember all of these. Look, I don't believe it. The gods must have heard my pleas. The big lanterns have suddenly come alive with flames. This must be a sign from above. The gods must be telling me to catch Hayazo. He may have gotten away with his crimes in the darkness up to now, but there's nowhere for him to hide with all this light. I can hardly wait for night to fall. Well, let me help you out with that. Yeah, he's not like British in it. He's more posh and refined.
And then Nelly, dearest Mel. She's kind of obnoxious, but she's got a lot of range and a lot of fry.
So her voice wore me out every time I did her. Okay. There's no stopping me now with those big lanterns. I won't have blah, blah, blah. He must be taking cover somewhere. Okay, so I think I have to cut open a rock. Rocks? Is it this rock? Yeah, there he is.
You found me. Not bad, pal. Not bad at all. Let me introduce myself. The name's Hayazo, Master of Thieves. I was born to pick pockets, you see. They say I even picked the midwife's pocket when I was born. Nice to meet ya.
Cool.
Master of Thieves?
Yep, but picking pockets ain't my only skill, you know. I can run fast, even faster than a wolf.
Huh? You saying you could take us on, mister? You may be a master thief, but Fergal here's a master snatcher.
We can't say that. Isun, you can't say that.
No matter who it is, this furry snatcher just gets the...
That's so inappropriate. You can't say that.
Especially from sleazy thieves like you.
Think you can take something from me, do ya? Well, no one can match my vanishing act. No one ever has, no one ever will. Mess with me and you'll eat my dust. That's what I'm saying, dude. You can't say that. You gonna take me on? Well...
You're toast, Hayazo. There's no escape once Amy here sets after some prey.
Go ahead, give it a shot. You're no match for the skill of Hayazo, Master of Thieves. First one, then two, get 'em in order. I split apart and take off in a cloud of dust. Fire. Please. Oh, okay. And... go. Okay. So first, you have to take the elements... Tag him with the elements in the order that they are presented. This one is easy because it's just the first one. And then I just go bang! And he gives back what he stole. Fiddlesticks. And now, this is the pocket watch, and I believe this is the dandies. Excuse me. Oh, it's you, dog. What's that you've got there? Surely it's not my precious glass watch. How in the world did you get it back from Hayazo? You must be some kind of miracle worker. Alright. And now... I think if I go to the pub at night, I don't know if it works, if I can turn in his thing at night. Oh, yeah, you're looking for the chrysanthemum pin. Yeah, I remember. Hello. No good monsters, I'll show you. Okay, nope, can't do it now. Anyway. And then, who else? Okay, so then, Yukimasa was low. Because I remember in one of my streams it was like a wave of Rona. And I was like, wash your hands and wear a mask. And my friend made a meme of him with it. You no good thieving mutt. Look at the names of my monsters. They've all been crossed out. I just don't understand it. But it's wrong of me not to recognize the good you did. A true warrior would acknowledge such a thing. I don't need this anymore. You can keep it. Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, thank you. Give me that. Give me that. On this, please. Thank you. Okay, so... That's taken care of. These lanterns are still lit. Groovy. Are these lanterns on the side still lit? Groovy. Okay, good. Then let's make it nighttime. Oh, and wait, nope. We have to talk to the little girl first. I have to get the design. And so we're gonna just repeat this pattern for a little while. Hello. Nothing more you keep, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's gonna be the heart is such a nightmare. Okay. Anyway. Javi, I just kind of made him like this. He's just kind of my regular voice, but like a little bit like leaning on the fry.
And then Pauline was like, oh my god. I have to find him again.
She's very Disney princess, because she is very Disney princess. And then Jacopo, I feel like I was not consistent with Jacopo all the time. But he's definitely like super fry. I'm talking out of like the side of my mouth. Like, and then Maria, her real voice is
It's kind of like Jacopo's, but it's kind of like very fry. It's just higher pitch. And then, oh, the white hair girl. The white hair girl is like this. And, fuck, let me try again. The white hair girl was really breathy and really hard for me to do for a long time because it made me lightheaded.
Michelle has a lower voice and kind of quiet and a little breathy because he is the way he is. And then Redacted talks like this. She's very energetic and has a lot of expression to her voice, which makes sense with her character. And then oh my god, I suck at this one, guys. And then who else is there? Oh, obviously my girl. Well, like, I kind of gave her two voices because there's her as like a kid and she's normal, and then there's her as the witch.
So when she was the witch, she was very, my dear, she's going to fucking kill you. I have feelings about this. You will never, ever have your freedom.
And then the regular her is just
more down, and she doesn't have as much expression, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Redacted?
all the time. Who else is there? Who? Who are you talking about, Triple? Do you mean Dahlia? Yeah, I did kind of use her voice for Dahlia. If that's who you mean.
I did kind of use her voice for Dahlia. Because it's a good voice for that type of character.
But I felt like it was the voice closest to what they give her in the Japanese as well. And I really like her Japanese voice. Not Dahlia. My girl. Oh, this might be it. Please be it. Please, please, please. Let me have this. Let me have this. Let me have this. Fuck! God, I hate this fucking design, guys. Yeah, Dahlia. Okay. It's Dahlia. You spelled something closer to Delilah. And I was like, hey there, Delilah? Oh yeah, and the brothers, yeah. So DDA was kind of like he was the lowest I could get on my register, was basically what I tried to do for him. No, that is perfect! What is wrong with you? Oh my god. Anyway. God, this sucks. And then George is kind of like, he's kind of silly, you know, he's kind of silly. Oh my god, guys. You got quite a nasty streak, D. Like, that kind of bit. And then
I gave she who must not be named a very Disney princess voice because what has she ever done wrong in her life?
Fuck. That ain't it. And then Jaren was like oh guys, oh my god, guys, wow, that's super duper neat. And she kind of like talks fast. Oops. I refuse to say. I shan't sully my tongue with her name. And then Gratien, I had a hard time keeping his voice consistent, but in the read-through I did with my friend recently, I was like, he was like, hey, hey guys, oh fuck yeah. And then there's another character that was just like old man voice, which is like, he was kind of a low voice, but he was very proper in the way that he spoke. And then there was Redacted's voice, who is, you are a piece of shit. Is like the best way I can remember his voice. God, this is killing me. I'm losing my mind out here. Give me this design, please. Please, please, please. Okay, maybe I don't do that flourish at the end. Yeah. I had forgotten about that character, that old man character, actually, until recently. And I think that's pretty much everybody who matters. Right? Please let me have this. Please, 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 please. What if I raise you up? Please, 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 please. Yeah. I also feel like I'm forgetting someone, but I don't think there's anyone else who matters to that extent. Oh, there's like Amade, but he was just kind of like a generic dude voice. He's just some dude. Oh my god! Okay, you haven't met this character yet, but Emian had a really raspy voice because he's on the brink of death. And so his voice is crunchy. Like, I think they describe his voice as the sound of crunching leaves or something like that. And so it was like the raspiest I could possibly make my voice without fucking damaging it. And that's the gang. No, that should be it. That should be good enough. I'm gonna scream. Yeah, Emmy and my beloved. I can't wait to voice the characters for A4. I'm gonna be so real. There's a voice that I came up with that actually is I didn't come up with. It's simply I was inspired by Resident Evil 8. Like Resident Evil 8 has a character voiced by Neil Newben. Is that his last name? Guy who does this Asterion in Baldur's Gate 3. Voices Heisenberg. And Game Grumps does this hilarious bit with his voice that I'm like, this has to be the voice of a character in AA4. In fact, I think I know who I'm giving it to. Okay, that's perfect. If you don't give me it here, I'm gonna be so angry. Ah! It's fine. Yeah, he voices Heisenberg. Yeah. I can't even do it. It's so funny. Are Neil's pronouns they, them? I actually have no idea. Feel free to correct me if I'm incorrect. Okay. I'm gonna double check what this heart design looked like and look at the details because this is getting so frustrating. Watch it turn to nightfall the second. Okay, I was gonna say if it turns to nightfall the second I step outside, I'm gonna be so mad. It's just in your mind for some reason. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. I barely know their last name. Okay, yeah, you have the, okay, the heart. Okay. It's got like a fat, at the bottom on the left side, it's a fat brush stroke. So maybe I start from the bottom, and now we're here. Kind of type beat. You know? Okay, let's try. Let's try. Let's try. やってみ。やってみ。Shh. I don't like leaving because he then monologues. Oh god. If this is good enough, I'm gonna scream. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't. Phew. Yeah. やってみ。ハート。今すぐ会いたい今会いたいそんな言葉だけを並べてそっと波に返した Sorry, the name of the song is Heart. 揺れるハート Okay. About that. Okay. Okay. Hiya. Oops. Do they want it all in one line? It doesn't look like it is in the drawing, but I'll try it. If that's it, I'm gonna scream. Actually, that should count anyway, because that was a really good heart. Okay, no, they don't. It doesn't matter. I'm losing my mind. We might have to take a break from this one and come back to it another time. Fuck. The tips. Yeah, I'm drawing some pretty decent hearts considering this is just with like the PS4 stick. little analog stick. Oops. That one wasn't as good, but that's fine. Yeah. I am frustration. I feel like there were other things I was going to talk about on stream, and I've forgotten what they all were because this week was so long. Oh, I finally... Dude, it is this hard, Karma. I'm so serious. This is the hardest one, I think, in the whole set. At least for me, it always has been. But it is genuinely a super hard minigame. It's really finicky. On the Wii, this was a nightmare. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that first half was perfect. So sad. Okay. Give it to me again.
Give me just a little bit more. A little bit of excess. Oh me, oh my.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so on my ways back from work on Tuesday and Wednesday, not on Friday because I was like talking with my coworkers because we all took the same way back for a good part of it. Karma, it's a skill issue on the designer's point, to be honest. And like, that's not just me being like, I don't want to suck at this game. Like, some of these have sucked, but this is so picky. Anyway, fucking, I've been reading more Guardian. I'm on chapter 10 now. But it's, oh my god, it's reincarnation, because of course it is. It's gonna make me lose my fucking mind. I'm really excited to read more of it. I, like, can't wait for my shifts. I'm gonna be like, usually I take the bus home with one of my coworkers on Tuesdays. Although she wasn't here this past Tuesday. I'm gonna be like, oh, Frames said goodbye. I'm gonna be like, sorry, we can't talk today. I have to read this. Shh. Okay, I'm doing 5 more tries. And then we're stepping away from this activity. And we're doing Hayazo. Because his is the one that's the more rewarding, like, for everyone to watch. This one I might have to do off screen if it continues to be like this. Okay, this is 5, 4. This one 4. If this gets it, I'll be pissed. Okay. Guardian. It's a BL. It's a by the author Priest. And it's about this guy who is the chief investigator in a investigation unit that is dedicated to supernatural crimes in China, like modern China. And they're investigating this suicide/murder. Like, it starts out that they're investigating a murder, but then it's like linked to some suicides and stuff, and so they like fuck off, dude. Okay, 2 more tries. BL is boys love. It's yaoi. It's just the universal term for yaoi because it's Chinese. It's danmei. Yeah, you can know what BL is. Just don't read any. You're too young. Alright, one more try. Okay, no fucking around. Alright. Okay. Let's try this from the bottom up this time. I'm going to kill myself. For legal reasons, this is a joke. But yeah, and so then they meet this professor, and this professor is like, oh, you know, I work at this university, like, and then they like talk to this girl. They talk to this girl who's like the last person to see this girl who was murdered alive, and so there's like some suspicion there, and the girl's freaking out, and she like, she's kind of being haunted by the spirit that's in the building. And then this professor is acting like he knows the head, Commander Zhao, or Chief Zhao, and he tells him, oh, I know you from another investigation that you've done in the past. I was there. I was at that building when you were there, and I remember you because it was so unusual. But actually, it's reincarnation. And he, like, Zhao has forgotten everything from the past life, but this other guy hasn't. And I'm like, that's so tasty. I love that. The genre has an incredibly large range. And there are BLs that are safe for younger people, but not the ones that I'm reading. Not because you got the goodsy bag, are you? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. My vanishing act can't be beat. First 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Sorry. Alright, cool. Beautiful. Hiya. Hut. I kind of cheat. I start with the trigger down before it even starts. So that I get a lead. Excuse me, I'm not touching green. I'm touching red. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Game? Game? Okay. What the fuck? The fire is just not showing up? Okay. Strange and cruel, if true. Okay, hold on. We're gonna burn down half the town doing this, but that's fine. Okay. And one of the things that's frustrating about this minigame is that sometimes I'll think I've gotten him when I didn't. Alright, but I did get him, right? Okay. Hup, where is he? Hiya. Hiya. How'd you do that again? Hiya. It is time for the sun. Yeah, I love reincarnation. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, I have kibidango.
Hey, my millet dumplings. Where'd you find them? Thanks for bringing them to me instead of just gobbling them up.
You're welcome. Momotaro.
I've been pretending to be a hero, defeating demons on Oni Island. Why don't you play with me? I don't mind that you're just a dog.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I have other shit to do, so. Sorry. Wasted 20 minutes of stream trying to draw a heart. It's fine. 20 minutes of everybody's life and mine. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really excited to read more. I have no idea. I have no spoilers for what is going to happen in this one, which is really exciting because I did for a lot of the MXTX ones to some degree. Yeah. You got the full 1, 2, 1, 2. The 1, 2 split. Okay. 1 is fire. 2 is that guy slash. 3 is Wawa. Fuck. 4 is slash. Damn, that sucks. Okay, that's fine though. We'll make it work. It's gonna be fine. Okay, and then Hut. Hut. Okay. We're so back. Where'd he go? Game? Where'd he go? Oh my god, I didn't count the water one! That's fuck, I'm gonna lose my chance. Hut! Okay. Where'd he go? Okay, stop. Stop! Get fucked. Hiya. Won't be so easy next time. Okay. Well, whatever you say. You twat. Oh, we're losing frames? Really? How rude. Anyway, where's that guy? Hello, I have it. Hey, that's my chrysanthemum hairpin. I spent a fortune on that thing. Hey, why are we dropping frames? Hey. Hey, OBS? Hey, what's going on? Hey, bestie. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. Are we good? Have we figured out our life? We've figured it out. Okay. Oh. Oh, we're fussing. I don't know where you managed to come by it, bud, but blah 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 blah. Yeah. Well, I suppose that means it's time to tell Kiku, time to tell her I love her. Good luck. Also the name Kiku means chrysanthemum, which is very cute. Anyway, I'm going to save the game. Now I'm like looking at OBS. I'm like, was that an OBS thing or the internet thing? I think it was the internet thing. I think it was the internet suddenly. But if it happens again, it's OBS. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it just behaves. I can't get out of the New York accent. This always happens. Alright, where are you, my friend Hayazo? Hayazo deteke. There you are, my friend. Hehehehe, no one has ever gotten this far against me. Oh, it's new dialogue. I can see it in your eyes. You mean business with that shotgun attack of yours. You leave me no choice. You'll never catch me with my 5-way vanishing act. Yeah, so this is why I waited until after we finished the arc, because I have to have the thunder power to get him. First one, then two. First then, 1, 2. Slight stroke there. Okay, that's perfect. 1, 2, great. 3 is fire. Okay, perf. Okay, I can make that work. Okay, we can make this work. Bet. Okay. What? 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 What the fuck was that? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? OBS keeps giving up. It's mad that I did the heart thing. Which... Okay. Yeah, there's literally no reason. I have, like, more bars of internet than I normally do for a Saturday night stream. There's no reason. No reason for you to get silly on me. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna, you know, I have an idea. We're gonna hold off on that task for a second. We're gonna go do another task. Start to join about OBS when I join the stream again. No, you've been silent this whole time. I haven't had... I didn't have any issues when you were talking. I just had like a baby F, but that's very normal for there to be a little like tiny 30 frame drop hiccup in streams. Like literally whenever. But that, I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Maybe that was them uploading a new update to the server or something. I always wonder if that's like any of that. Anyway, is there any treasure over here? Am I running around like a dolt for nothing? Hey, I can stand on this. Hell yeah. Hehe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I left. Yeah, you have to stay. You have to stay. And see, now it's fine. You have to stay here legally required. Actually, let me do something really fast. Is there something buried over here? I have this memory of something buried near these gates, but I don't know if that is a false memory of this game that I have. It may be false. I think it's false, unfortunately. Okay. Let us skedaddle. How many bones do I have right now? Or not bones. Fangs? 28. Okay, not enough. Not enough for it to matter. Alright. That big tower over there is calling to me. Calling. You hear the calling.
Let me go, gravity, what's on my shoulder? Little by little, I feel a bit better. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wake up in your hesitation. Wake up, show appreciation. Wake up, yeah, 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 yeah.
Stay where else. Hello. My masterpiece is but one step away from completion. All I need is the final part. My invention would dramatically improve people's lives. Oh, I can't do this yet. Fuck. Okay, I know, blah blah. It's not unusual. No thanks. We could talk about something else. I am quite the traveler and have seen much of Nippon, you know. I have collected many strange odds and ends during my travels. Sculptures never seen before, strange stones unlike others. Yeah, but... Ooh, Nippon was home to a completely different civilization from ours.
A different civilization?
Of course, no one would ever believe me. But, still, I gather these odds and ends for my contraptions. I have a wide range of them in the works. The odds and ends I find are of no use in of themselves, but with some ingenuity, together they can become living contraptions. My odds and ends are like dear old friends to me. He looks like a Muppet.
Well, isn't that special? Can we go now?
No, please wait. This is where it gets interesting. As you doubtlessly noticed, I'm nearly done with my masterpiece. However, I'm missing the very last piece. I know how to get this. I can't get it. I can't get it yet. I thought I was going to get this as a way to make the Hayazo thing easier. Alas, it cannot be done yet. That's fine. Boing. Alright. Alright. Are you guys going to yell at me when I come through? No? Okay. Well, there's one last thing to do here, actually. And this made me cry the first time I played this game. Hi.
Ah, it's you, Amaterasu. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. That's the grave of our ruler, Queen Himiko. I'm sure your blessing would expedite her journey to heaven. Perhaps you could sprinkle divine water on her grave. Please help her spirit be released.
This is a pretty intense grave. But she was a pretty awesome person.
Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Being so removed from you had weakened me. In fact, I was very near death until your pure heart awakened me. I, Nuregami, have harnessed the power of her tears. Drenched the land with benevolence. I grant you the power of deluge. Deluge? Is it deluge? Whatever. Hey, I've heard of that one. Isn't that a power derived from water spout? All you gotta do is draw the mark of Nuregami, god of water spout, to make it pour like cats and dogs. Now, what did that mark look like again? Well, anyway, if that power is awoken here, that must mean Himiko is still watching over us.
My wife. My wife. Guys. I don't even get her life insurance. Delusional. Did you have anything to say about that?
What a beautiful shower that was. I'm sure that Queen Himiko's spirit has risen in peace. Amaterasu, Holy Mother of us all, I pray that you will have a safe journey.
Thank you. Can I get a pet before I go? Love me? Okay, well. Anyway, water spout is just 2 lines vertically straight down. And it makes it rain, which is cool. And it does quite a bit of damage and can be very convenient for other things. One moment. Yeah, look at all these things I have now. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I'm missing this. Don't know what that is. We'll find it eventually, don't worry. Don't you worry. Do I have everything from the aristocratic quarter? I think I don't, because I'm missing it from Gen. Ooh, I'm missing one more. Doko? One of them is from Gen, and the other is where? Doko? Dare? Okay, make it nighttime again, please. What do those stone things in the water represent? They're like a grave. I don't know the specific reason that they are in the water in that pattern, but they're a grave. Is like the easiest way for me to explain that, I guess. Oof. Okay. The camera said no making that jump. That's fair. I was breaking the camera. Let's see. Where could this last bead be? I know Benkei is here, but he has nothing to do with giving us any stray beads, if I'm remembering correctly. So... oh my god, let me out. Fine. Yeah, I also wish we had seen more of Himiko, so I could be even more in love with her, and then it would hurt even worse. I love suffering. Not sarcasm, by the way. I do love suffering over a fictional character more than is normal. My bitch ass crying over Apollo Justice and Clavier Gavin on the regs. Especially writing that fic at the end was so... oh. They just love each other. I'm gonna be so obnoxious when we start AA4. I really will be. I'm not sorry either. It's not even my favorite Apollo, or it's not even my favorite Ace Attorney game. It's just I love two guys who are just some dude. Like there's just some dude energy with each other. And they're like, wow, he's so cool. He's the most amazing. Wow, wow. And then they're like, no, I'm nobody. I'm lame. I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? Two extremely famous men being like, no, I'm no one compared to him. God, just suck each other off and be done with it already. I hate seeing that shit for that long. Come on. Okay. Nighttime, please. Hongshu, hongshu. Oh my god, I have to step out. Clavier, I've never felt this way about a man before, Gavin. Yeah. Yeah. Athena being like, you always get really prickly when Clavier Gavin is brought up to Apollo, and he's like, what do you mean? No! No, I don't! Nuh-uh! She's She's like, okay. Phoenix is one of the biggest losers I've ever played. His loser energy is very different from Clavier and Apollo, though. Clavier and Apollo are silly. Like, in a different way than Phoenix is. Where, like, Phoenix truly is just some guy. He is just some guy until he gets into his, like, law career. And then he makes a name for himself. Apollo is not just some guy. His backstory is crazy. He knows, like, so many crazy people and stuff. And like... And then, like, obviously, Clavier, he's a prodigy prosecutor and has a band. Like, I love that everybody in Danny and Megan's stream has jumped onto the bandwagon of Clavier, Gavin, my sexless king, because it makes me thrilled. It makes me thrilled to think about that. A-Spec Clavier Gavin is real. When am I getting to investigations? After AA4. We're playing them in the original release order. Actually... Yeah. Let me in. He has most of the ace flag colors. True. I didn't even think about that part. I'm sorry. I just think, you know, I have to stop. I have to save these for when we're actually playing AA4. We have to move on. Different subject now. Zip it. I really don't know where this other stray bead could be. I might have to look it up at a later date. Alright. Let's try one more round with Hayazo. Hopefully he doesn't straight up fuck me over with the order of things, but we'll see. Okay, that's the one I was remembering. Yeah, and he's blonde, so, like, that's close enough to the colors. You know? You know? I kind of think that it is. Kind of think. What else? What else has been going on this week? What other things? I could talk more about the concert. The concert was really fun. It was such a good vibe. Like, we made bracelets. And... Ooh! This is one of them. I'm almost positive. Yep. Come to me. Stray bead. And that should be number 3, I think. Because Gen's gonna give us one eventually. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Anyway. Glad I double checked here. Yeah, the concert was so fun. The vibes were really good. There was a moment that I was like, oh, I want blood. Where this guy... So it was like, me and Megan were matching. Okay? I cannot... Karma, don't worry about it. We'll get to AA4 and you'll understand. You'll get to AA4 and you'll understand. There's no heterosexuality to be found between the two of them. We were matching. Okay? We were matching, and it could not be more obvious. I literally made our hoppy out of, like, the same material, like, the same color. There's no reason to mistake the fact that we were there together, right? And, like, we were standing next to each other also, which is important to note. So, this guy just steps right in front of us, and then in front of me. And I was like, bro? Like, in the way of like, my view. And I was like, the show hadn't started yet. But I was like, bruh? You can't find a place to stand that isn't directly in front of me? And, then... So he's right in front of me, right? And he's taller than me, right? So his phone's right in my field of vision. So the only correct thing to do is look at his phone, because he's already given up his privacy privileges by standing directly in my line of sight. And so He's typing into his Instagram reel or story, sorry. Why is the average height at this Atarashi Gakko concert so tall? And he stepped right in front of me and he's taller than me. The fuck? I was like, ooh. So eventually I did elbow my way back in front of him during the concert. Because I was like, I can't believe you have the audacity. And he's like, I'm here on my own, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, maybe no one likes you because you're rude. Maybe no one likes you because you're fucking rude, dude. Oh, fuck yeah, okay. Okay, alright. Oh, that's gonna suck, but okay. And then lightning, okay. And then lightning. Ooh, perfect. Okay, cool. Hiya. Hiya. Okay. Hello. Where was the fire? I saw it. Where was the fire? Okay. Stop. Fire. Wait, what? Okay. Sure. Okay. Alright. Are you going this way? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Okay, stop. 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 Okay. Great. So now it's just the lightning guys. And they will eventually loop around to where I need them to be to get their asses. And it's the bottom one first. Bottoms rise up. Okay. Alright. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay. Hello, lightning ghost. Hut. And goodbye. No! What? That can't be right. Okay. Oh, I accidentally hit that. I accidentally electrocuted Blossom's father. Oh my god. Okay, gimme. Yes! Well, I'll be darned. So think you'd defeat my vanishing act? I got nothing else up my sleeve, but I'm glad we were able to compete. Your lightning fast skill was truly impressive. Aw, thanks. You weren't so bad yourself. I'm done picking people's pockets. From now on, I'm gonna be a fleet-footed detective like you. No more stealing for Hayazo, Master of Thieves. Well, except for those skills of yours. Okay, bye. Okay, we finally got the Tau Mask. We can get the secret about Waka, guys. This is why I wanted to do this one. Why that man got so much audacity. I mean, I'm average height, I would say. I'm 5'5", 165 centimeters. That's very average. I'm actually quite tall here. Oh my god, I forgot Amaterasu was wearing the mask. That's really funny. Yay, guys, I'm so excited. Yay, 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 yay. I can't believe it. I lost my towel mask. Each member only gets one. The captain's going to skin me alive if I don't find it. Say, would you fellows mind searching around the city for it? I can't leave my post and there's no one else I can ask. You must help me, please. If you find it, I'll tell you a secret about Captain Waka. I have it right here. Oh, huh? That thing you're wearing. Is that my towel mask? Isn't that my towel mask that was stolen? You brought it back for me? Oh, thank you. I mean it. Hell yeah. He looks so much cooler with it on.
I look better without that silly thing. Oh, okay. I look better without that silly thing.
Well, how do I look?
Oh, not bad, I guess. As long as you're happy.
Really? Anyway, I'd like to give you this to thank you for finding my mask. Hell yeah. Ouch. Pum, pum. If you hold that bead in your hand and wish with all your heart, I, Abe, shall come rushing to your side anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding. Now for your real reward. You know, that secret about Captain Waka I promised to tell you? Well, I've always been absolutely fascinated by Captain Waka. That's why I've studied so much about him. You wouldn't believe what I found out.
Try me.
Okay, the Tau Troopers have been around for over 200 years, but there's no mention of any captain before Captain Waka. Pretty strange, huh?
I don't get it.
In other words, if you look back over our 200-year history, the only captain's name that ever pops up is Captain Waka's. That would make Captain Waka over 200 years old. He looks good. He looks fine for 200 plus years. Would.
How you have my attention? 200 years is nothing for someone like me, but for a human? Now that's just plain weird.
There's also the matter of that magical projection device. Only he knows how to use it. He really is a mysterious figure. Hell yeah. Zuo Si lived for over 200 years. He doesn't look a day over one. That's probably the best comment you could have made there, Maddie. That's really funny. Okay, we can make it daytime again. Yeah, sure. He's got the Riz, Karma. Open your eyes. It's because you're 14, you don't get it. You'll understand when you're older, for real, for real. That is not a bit, either. You'll get it. You'll get the appeal. And we haven't finished the game. So, like, you don't know all about him like I do. You don't know him like I do. You don't know him like I do. Zuo Si died just before the Yellow Turban Rebellion. I don't remember what that is. That's what you get for calling me an old timer all the time. You're not allowed to complain about me being old because you're in the old person chat. And that's on God. Okay, I feel like there's a... Okay, I was gonna say, one of these fucking islands out here has a bomb crack. Kilo, please blow up. Thank you. I have so much shit to sell. Played Dynasty Warriors? Okay, that must be what I saw. Karma, I really do hope you're doing that for the bit, though. 18680. Yeah, I don't remember. I've never played Dynasty Warriors, though. Because if you, like, seriously, if you think 30s is old, you're gonna have a miserable life. If I can just be so honest. Yeah, no, I mean, like, not even just for, like, you play bullying me. I'm, like, genuinely, like, I feel really bad for people who think your life is over at 30. Like, because other than my chronic health issues, my brain is much more developed and I'm able to make better decisions and I'm more financially sound and I know what to look for in my friendships. And I'm just having a much better time than I was in my 20s. I feel much less frantic about everything. Things that used to bother me before do not bother me anymore. It's great. Being in your 30s fucks severely. 30s just around... 30s are truly the new 20s. Okay. One of these fools is definitely the guy we race. Oh, I mean, one of these fools is one of the ones that... Okay. Bark. It's like 15 years. I mean, enjoy your youth, too. There are things about being young, like your body working better, that I miss. Really? This again? OBS, are we chill? Are we gonna be good? Do you hate me running on the water? Do you find that a lot to capture for some reason? It was fine last time. Anyway, like, do not take for granted the fact that your body works well right now. Especially, like, Maddie, so well said. It's a privilege that a lot of people do not get. And, like, I, like, personally did not think I was going to, I did not think I was going to live past 18 or like live to graduate high school. So I've been kind of like, what? This whole time as an adult. But like, now that I've gotten, gotten more used to being an adult, being in my 30s kind of rocks. In the Romance of Three Kingdoms, okay, this is where about the Wei Wu and Shu. Is okay. Romance of the Three Kingdoms is why that is familiar. Cao Cao. Yeah. Yeah, because I like, yay, snake statue! It's unnervingly realistic. Because, like, I have struggled with very, like, bad intrusive thoughts since high school. Like, actually before that. Since I was, like, 12 or 13. And I was like, I'm not going to make it. Like, I'm physically going to die. Something is going to kill me. And, like, really, really bad death anxiety. That has gotten better over the years, but has not fully disappeared, I will admit. There are days where I just have really bad death anxiety, and I'm very lucky that I have friends now who I can be like, hey, I'm just texting you. I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm fine. There's literally nothing happening. But I feel like I'm gonna die, so I'm just gonna tell you the password to my phone, and my will is in my Google Drive. And then they go, okay. And then I'm like, cool. And, like, my best friend's mom knows it too, because I was like, if anything ever happens to me, I don't think my friend is going to be okay, so I'm going to rely on you. And I don't think anything's going to happen, but just in case, here's that information. And I'm like, right now, I am literally sitting in bed reading fan fiction. Nothing is happening, but, like, it terrifies me. That something will snuff me out. And I know, like, when it's your time, it's your time. Bullshit. Bullshit. We should be able to live long, fulfilling lives. We have the tech. We have the potential. I wonder how common that is, because a lot of people our age have that same experience. I always tell myself to shut up when I get intrusive thoughts back in elementary. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to handle it, is like telling yourself to shut up, because then I feel like sometimes that can also lead to you being like, my opinions don't matter, period. At least that's how it would feel for me, I think. But I already kind of did that to myself anyway. But it was like, yeah, I remember, like, in a way, preparing for my death mentally when I was 17. And, like, turning 18 as a senior in high school, I was like, well, it's gonna be soon. You know, okay, I made it to 18, but it'll be soon. And then I kept being alive. And there were a few times where I've been like, this is it. Like when I was living in New York, I just moved to New York. I was paying 2 rents because of something I won't get into. But I was living off of about $50 over 2 weeks. Intrusive thought, women. That's a kind of intrusive thought I love to see. But I was like, I might die because I'm so stressed. And then after Chris died, I was also like, I might die because I'm so stressed. And I do still have the moments of like, oop, is this it? Nope. I want this. I have so much stuff to sell. Take my things, please. Oh, hold on. All. Okay, we're just missing a dragon. Cool. Yeah, I would like... So I had a 5-year plan after I realized I was not going to die. And then I was like, oh. Okay. I'm here. Oops. You know what? Okay. Come. Hey, Tinkle. Oh, Come here. No, come here. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Hiya. I tinkle. Okay. Oh, do I maybe... Is deluge the correct... It is not. Okay. The F it, we ball. I will say one thing that is definitely common for our generation is not being able to save money like the other generations. Not just because of the economy, but feeling like, the world might end. Why would I bother? Daytime, please. And so I have a hard time with that because I'm like, am I going to be alive to reap the rewards? Like, my parents are talking about retirement finally, and they're retiring quite late, but like, they're still planning on retiring. And I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen for me. And they're like, well, we didn't start saving until it was later, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't think you understand how fucked I was in my 20s. All right, let's go. I have a concept of a plan. When people ask me in job interviews, I have to be so honest about something that I do that is so mean in job interviews now. When they ask me what my 5-year plan is, I say, you know, I would love to tell you, but I am never sure anymore because my brother died very suddenly and that just disrupted everything, you know? And so I think it's really important to have an open mind, and that makes them feel guilty for asking it without fail. It's so funny. So funny. People need to learn how to save money. They do, but also the economy is not conducive to being able to save money. You know, because it's like, in the past, my parents could put aside like a certain percentage of their paycheck and still be able to, like live their day to day. With inflation now, that's not possible for a lot of people. That's not possible where I live now, for sure. Like, unless you're making over a certain amount, and like, okay, I live in a very, very wealthy city, right? And the average cost of living is akin to that of New York. And the, how do I say? Yeah, the cost of living is akin to that of New York. I think I already got this treasure. Fuck. And, the thing is, the jobs that are for, my level, which is master's degree, they are starting. I got an offer from a place that knew I had a master's degree and I was more than qualified for, and they were offering me 21 Canadian dollars an hour, which is about 15 USD an hour, in a place that has the cost of living of New York. Back in the day, you could go to college with a summer job. Exactly. So, yes, some people really do need to learn how to save money. Some of them need to stop, the ones who have wealth already need to learn to stop living off of mommy and daddy's credit cards type beat. But I am going to say it is very impossible for a lot of people. You need like 3 jobs to break even, but we shouldn't have to work 3 jobs to survive. Exactly. No, and I'll die on that hill. Like, I have been able to avoid homelessness, or houselessness rather, because I had friends who were supportive enough to like, take me in with not having to pay rent or paying minimal expenses when I was in the negatives in my bank account, because I could not find a job even though I had a bachelor's and was like in the top of my class. I was Dean's List in university. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I got really aggressive with that response, but I do feel very strongly about that because I think there are some people who do still like not realize how bad the economy in some places is. And like, I also feel that sometimes like people are like, they'll go to like Japan or the US or like a developed country, and they're like, I can build a future here because it's like this developed country and like look at all these like nice amenities or whatever. And that's not really true because it costs too much. The dragon. Like, I'm all for hard work paying off, but when it never pays off, it starts to get tiring. Exactly. And this does not even take into account the fact that like some people are disabled. Some people are disabled. Like my job now, I would love to be able to work it every day, you know, but it's physically impossible for me to do so. I will pass away. And that is not just me being like death anxiety. I could not eat for 2 days other than bread and a protein bar. Like, that's not normal. That's not normal. And so it's like, you know, it's so hard. It's so difficult to get put on fucking disability. And I want to work. I like my job. In fact, I would love to work even more. But I cannot. You know? So it's like this system that exists, that is in place currently, is it really working? And the answer be no. People need to realize that, oh my god, dude. People need to realize that disability benefits help everyone. For real. So fucking true. Yeah, so frustrating. Okay. Commerce quarter, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think we're missing... Yeah, we're missing one. I think it's way over here. That's okay, we can get to it. Ooh, you know what? You're really easy to get stray beads, or not stray beads, demon fangs from. Hello. My good old friends. Hiya. Oop. There we go. Hiya. Hiya. I said hiya. Thank you. Hiya. Hiya. Hello, I go pee. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. And voila. In short, we live in a society. Yeah. Like, and it's crazy. So, I live in Canada now, right? But when I was living in the US, IBS is not considered a disability as far as I know. Unless that's changed recently. Last time I looked, it's not considered a disability. They don't care. So, jot that down. And also, Karma, you said you're living in a place... You're not living in the US. You're living in a place that is actually doing pretty well comparatively. So also keep that in mind. And also things can change. Because we have had a couple of presidents in a row who have not been good at all. Like, I have my complaints about Obama, but he was definitely not the level of Drumpf or Joe Biden. And so maybe, hopefully, if we get some of these geezers out and get some people who represent the youth in, then maybe there can be a better time for globally, because unfortunately US politics do affect a global audience. Yeah. I mean, enjoy being young. Enjoy being young. Because you don't have to worry about those things right now. Just when you get into your 20s and 30s, realize that you will be planting seeds for trees that you will never see. And that the trees that you see were planted way before your time. Right? Like, that's a huge thing that I need more people to think about, is that, like, you will not reap the benefits of your investments now, and that's okay. That's actually how it needs to be. Like, sure, there's some individual investments that you can make, like investing, like, a savings account and then you retire, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, like, the decisions that you are making for the economy, the decisions that you are making for the environment, they affect people in the future. You will not live to see. Like, can I be so honest about like my field? Education is like this. And I specifically, as you probably remember, maybe, I am focusing on Japanese as a foreign language. So basically non-native Japanese speakers. And I have had a hard time, but I have come to terms with the fact that I will not see the benefits of my efforts. I will not. I will not see. I might see them at the very end, but I will not reap the benefits of improving the education system because I have already surpassed that level of education. Does that mean I shouldn't do it? Absolutely not. And that's a thing I need more people to fucking come to terms with and realize. Anyway, I'll go for about 10 more minutes. We just have a few little things to take care of in this main island area. Oh, you know what? I know where that other Ryoshima coast one is. We're not going to worry about it right now. I'll get it later, but I know exactly where it is. No worries. We have to go back anyway. Okay. I got that. Are there any rocks? Yeah, it's very frustrating. Well, it's just like, and I should also say, me saying that, it is not just the education system that has this problem. I'm simply speaking from my experiences as someone in education. No, I don't think anything's down there. This is quite heavy. I'm sorry. Again, you're at the 30-year-old stream. These are things I'm thinking about every day. Because it's just the way it is. But I don't want to sound too negative, okay? Because I do truly believe, like I was saying earlier, Atarashi Gakko, like, and my students, I think about the future of Japan a lot, because that's what I'm heavily engaged in. And I see hope. The later it gets, the deeper the talks get. Yeah, true. I really do see hope. Oh, we're missing some stuff at Gale Shrine? What? For real? Oh, I know what one of them is. We can't do anything with that yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, like, my students, they remain curious. And I'm gonna be so real, they're not my students anymore. But once you're my student, you're always my student. My students are so curious about everything, and they're so vocal, right? If they have a problem with something, they're like, we're gonna write a protest letter to the university. And I'm like, and they do it, and then I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. I love that. I love, like, that you deserve better. They have this, like, very innate sense of self-worth, and I'm like, please, I really hope that, like, society, like, the intense pressure in your country to conform to this societal norm does not take that away from you. Because I'm so proud of them for growing into those people in the, 8 months, 9 months that we were together, and, like, watching that happen. And, like, one of the girls being like, that one time just being like, Kat, how do you make meaningful relationships? And I'm like, no one's ever asked me that before. And that's so beautiful. I love that. Yeah, girl. Ask those questions, dude. Like, that made my heart so warm. I'll think about that forever. Like, that willingness to be vulnerable about such a conversation, like such a topic, goes crazy. Goes crazy. And, like, in my job now, one of the things that I am tasked with, because I'm working with much younger kids, they don't have empathy yet, right? And so it is me teaching them how to learn empathy. Not teaching them empathy, but teaching them how to learn it. And like, there are these 3 girls that are in the first graders group that, I call them the art club girlies, because they're always at the art table. Always. And so, I'm like, hey, how's my art club girlies? And they're like, hi. And they've really come out of their shell over the past couple of months, being here. And, they had a conflict within their little group where one of the girls was like, I'm tired of this girl because she's too bossy. And so then they were like, we're going to ignore her. We're just going to ignore her. And then the other girl, this girl is like, she hasn't been told that she's doing anything wrong. And so she's just wandering around and following them. Oh, fuck, I forgot one in here. Oog. Okay, well, I'll come back to that, I guess. Girl who is following them around. Do you know what happened? Why they're not talking to you anymore? And she said no. And then I asked the other girl, I'm like, do you know why? And she said no. And I said, okay, that leaves you, to the last girl. And then she explained it. And I was like, okay, you know, you don't have to self-destruct your friendship over this. You don't have to stop being friends. What do we do when this happens? What do we say to each other when this happens? We don't stop talking to each other, right? We say, hey, I don't like it when you talk to me that way. It sounds bossy. Can you please not do that? And then if she doesn't do it, what do? We come get you. Yes, you come get me, right? And so then it's like, and if you want to learn to stop talking like you're bossy, instead of saying we're doing this, why don't you use it as a suggestion? Say, why don't we play this game? Or I'd like to play this game. What do you think? Right? And then if that doesn't work, then maybe just take some space from each other, because you guys do hang out all the time. And then they're like, okay. And then they were fine. And I was like, okay. Yeah, treatment in the workforce is extremely important. Most of my most traumatic events are workplace adjacent, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Sleepy the bear, he dancing. Okay, let's go out the other way, actually. Okay, I just want to peep those stray beads again. Okay. Kamiki Village. Let's go grab those. The Shinshu Field ones also I can get soon. And then the rest of it will wait until our final passage through. Okay. Yeah, I mean they're literally like 6 years old. These kids, but they need to learn communication skills. So this is practice. And like people communicating about like, I do not appreciate being treated this way, or like I need this accommodation and it is non-negotiable, like is really important. Come on. Come on with these drop frames already. Are we gonna have to end the stream? Jesus. I bet... Is someone downloading something, maybe? Well... Annoying. I'm sure you guys love that frame rate. I'm looking at it on my feedback and it's crunchy as hell. Anyway, it's storming in Shinshu Field. Well, maybe we stop here then. Maybe this is a sign. What are they downloading? I don't know! I don't know! I'm just some guy. I just live here. I don't know. Illegal movie? Porn? Who knows? Anyway, think that's the sign. I think it's the sign. Just like Ace of Base says, I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Life is demanding without understanding. Old school Okami. So, tomorrow... Yes, I'm literally not even moving on the stream, and it's like... Yeah. Yeah, Karma, you're probably right, honestly, judging by who lives around me. Tomorrow will be Phoenix Wright. Poetry. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, the ending of the investigation, which means the last investigation we'll ever do in the trilogy. Oh my god. Be there. It will be gay. Oh boy, will it be gay. It will be extremely no excuses gay. And then Thursday, more Ace Attorney. I think we'll finish Ace Attorney next Thursday. Not this upcoming one, but the one after. Either that or next Sunday. I don't know yet. It depends. But, yeah. You know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. It really does make a difference. Masking at the concert didn't get COVID. KN95s, you can buy them cheap at Staples. And thanks for hanging out. And I will see you when I see you. Good night. And goodbye, OBS. Or internet. Whichever one of you is fucking around.